Helping Kids Navigate Emotional Outbursts, a compassionate guide for parents and caregivers. Supporting children through emotional outbursts can be challenging, but it's a crucial part of helping them develop emotional resilience and self-control. Emotional outbursts are common in children, especially younger ones, as they are still learning how to process and express their feelings. This guide provides insight into why children have outbursts, effective strategies for managing them, and ways to help children learn to regulate their emotions. Understanding emotional outbursts. Emotional outbursts are a normal part of childhood. They often occur when a child feels overwhelmed by a strong emotion, such as anger, frustration, or sadness, and does not yet have the tools to handle these feelings. These outbursts may be triggered by a variety of situations, such as feeling misunderstood, facing a new experience, or being unable to express their needs or wants. In these moments, a child's emotional brain takes control, making it difficult for them to think rationally or follow instructions. Young children, in particular, are more prone to emotional outbursts because they are still developing their emotional regulation skills. According to child development experts, emotional regulation is a skill that develops gradually over time, with guidance from caregivers and repeated practice. Understanding this helps parents and caregivers approach outbursts with empathy, seeing them as opportunities for teaching rather than merely disruptive behavior. Strategies for managing emotional outbursts. 1. Stay calm and empathize. When a child is having an emotional outburst, remaining calm is essential. Children often mirror the emotional tone of their caregivers. By staying calm, you model the emotional regulation you want them to develop. Empathize with their feelings by saying things like, "I see that you're really upset," or "It's okay to feel frustrated." Validating their emotions helps them feel understood and reduces their need to escalate their behavior to be heard. 2. Create a safe space. During an outburst, make sure the child is in a safe environment where they won't harm themselves or others. Sometimes, moving the child to a quieter place or simply sitting with them in a calming area can help reduce the intensity of their feelings. Creating a routine or designated calm-down space in the home can also provide children with a safe place to retreat when they need to regulate their emotions. 3. Use simple language to address their feelings. Young children, especially, may not fully understand what they are feeling or why. Use simple, clear language to help them label their emotions. For instance, say, "I think you're feeling angry because you wanted more playtime," or "It looks like you're sad that we have to leave the park." By naming their feelings, you're teaching them emotional vocabulary, which is essential for self-expression and emotional control. 4. Teach coping skills. Once the child has calmed down, it's time to introduce or reinforce coping strategies they can use next time. Deep breathing exercises, counting to 10, or squeezing a soft object can be helpful ways to channel intense emotions. Practice these skills regularly so they become part of the child's emotional toolkit. Remember to praise their efforts when they try these strategies on their own, even if they aren't always successful. Positive reinforcement encourages them to continue using these tools. 5. Be consistent and set clear boundaries. Setting clear expectations and consistent boundaries helps children understand what behavior is acceptable. While it's important to empathize with a child's emotions, it's equally important to teach them that certain behaviors are unacceptable. Calmly explain the boundaries and follow through with appropriate consequences if needed. For example, if a child is throwing toys, you might say, "I see you're upset, but we don't throw toys. Let's find a safe way to express how you're feeling." Building emotional regulation over time. Teaching emotional regulation is a gradual process that requires patience, consistency, and practice. Help children develop their own emotional awareness by talking openly about emotions and how to handle them. Share examples from your own life, explaining how you deal with frustration or disappointment in a constructive way. When children see you using positive coping strategies, they are more likely to adopt these behaviors themselves. Consider using stories or children's books that focus on emotions and coping skills. Many children's books are designed to help children identify with characters experiencing similar feelings, giving them new ways to think about and manage their emotions. Additionally, you can encourage creative outlets, such as drawing or journaling, where children can express feelings they might not be able to verbalize. Seek professional support if needed. If a child's outbursts become frequent, intense, or difficult to manage, consider seeking advice from a mental health professional. Some children may need additional support to learn emotional regulation, and a therapist can provide tools and strategies tailored to their needs. Early intervention can make a significant difference in helping a child develop a healthy emotional foundation. Supporting kids through emotional outbursts takes patience and empathy, but the effort pays off in the long run. By understanding their triggers, teaching them coping skills, and modeling calm behavior, you equip children with the tools they need to manage their emotions effectively, setting them on a path toward emotional resilience and a healthier emotional future.